training hours tuh. Kita tidak kisah, kita akan pick hero yang dalam strategi itu tidak akan berubah strategi itu.
If we win, we try again, try again. After we lose, we figure out how we lose that match. So yeah, that's our training process.
So I do have a question, specifically about they talked about they decide on a draft,
Yeah,
decide on a
and they
strategy,
just follow
and they
through.
just follow that. You know, what's your opinion here on that?
In my opinion, it can be good because you keep practicing the same strategy until it's perfect. But the problem is you're in a professional league where people are gonna be studying your gameplay as well, and they will be learning. Okay, this is what they're playing, and we can just come up with another strategy to pick them off. And they did mention they have only 2 strategies, which is kind of limited at this point.
So yeah, inflexibility.
Yeah, inflexibility will be the problem, and they only have one tank player.
All
And
right.
the possibility, yeah.
Well, let's see what the teams have to say about each other as they taunt up before the match.
Berkenaan dengan Borneo Dragon FB, itulah cuma nak cakap. Hong Kong style tu memang ada. Memang ada. Cuma standby je lah kat pentas MPL.
Akan takut sebab kami akan kalahkan kamu dalam liga nanti.
All right, finding words coming in from the Borneo Dragon
Yeah.
side. See Gashan, a really strong assassin
Yes.
that's there, and Jawhead as well, you know, has been quite adaptive. What about the most bans? Right, and the most bans you're going to see is Hell out there means with the tanks being more available, might we see, you know, stronger mid-game team fights? We'll have to find out because, you know, we're about to go into game.
Yeah, I mean, let's do pre-draft predictions.
Okay.
What do we think?
So
about?
currently, right now, they are 5 points and 5 points, right? Okay. Do you have any? Okay, let's talk about the new addition: Fix and Orbot.
Fix.
Fix, 100%.
Fix. Close my eyes. It's gonna be fixed.
Okay. So with Fix being added in and Orbot being added in, how does that change the composition? How does that change how the teams are going to be drafting first? Will we see both of them appear in the first game?
I do feel like they will.
Okay.
Especially Fix. I mean, they have been craving to get this player into their team, Geek Fan Mystic. And wow.
Okay. So with that being
It would be
said,
a
and many
no-brainer.
people suspecting that Fix will be the first choice, and we knew that he was going to come in from weeks before this, my question is, what was your problem before this that you needed Fix so badly?
The
Fix?
enemy
Yes.
is
What was
banning.
Mystic Burdens at that point?
Just the
Now Geek Fan
mid lane dominance, ultra
Not strong?
control. Sorry?
not strong enough?
team
Yeah,
before
mid lane.
this?
Before
Yeah.
this, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Obviously,
Let's
that's
see if they
like-
can manage to fix their mid lanes as we go through the draft right now. Kaya,
quick.
Selena being removed,
Ooh.
and Helka.
Our predictions earlier all thrown out the table. Kaya being banned out right now.
Well, let's look. We actually did do draft predictions over here.
Yeah, we played a game, so I'm like Geek Fan Mystic, and he's like Borneo Dragon, so we did a lot of theory crafting.
So by that extent, if since Geek Fan Mystic has removed Kaya away, and I first picked Kaya over here,
Oh,
I'm actually true. This
okay.
could be what breaks it. Let's see what comes out in the end. It's going to be Gushin instead.
Your
Yeah.
team is
Okay.
picking.
Fix is so strong with the Gashan, they have to take it away. But Lancelot is open. But I don't think Lancelot will be first pick this time
No,
around.
I don't think so. Lancelot should be first pick. Now, Grok is open, Hayabusa is open, Claude is open. So we're going to see Grok.
And we do
coming
see
through.
Grok being taken away from Borneo Dragons. We do understand that Borneo Dragons plays a lot of
enemy is
Grok
picking.
as well. They are really successful with the Grok. So
Well, you talked about the Grok being impactful, the mobility that he has. Even though it's been adjusted since the Rapid Boots, still very strong.
we don't see Claude being banned out.
I don't know if people want to go specifically for the marksman meta because Carry and Claude are both open. You do have things like Chow that's also up there. Look at the hover on Diggy. We had so much
Already,
of talk
yeah.
about the Diggy pick coming
He
in.
loves his Diggy so much.
I picked the Diggy for Borneo Dragon as the second one. Going for Minotaur and Carry is interesting because this still leaves Claude open if they want to be taking it. So,
Yes. But I do feel I think Borneo Dragon do feel like carry is way more important, judging from how they've been playing and how they think about the composition and the meta.
Let's see if they have a good enough babysitter for carry, or will Geek Fam start to choose out an early game draft.
Minotaur is indeed a very good babysitter for carry, definitely, with the late game Minotaur and Fury. Cho and Martis being
Cho
picked
and
up.
Martis, very good strong frontliners that we have out there. So we have really strong frontline, Grok, Martis and Cho. Good for flanking, good for setting up engages.
Yes.
Small engages as well as large team fights.
The Jeet Kune Do with the Ashura aura will be really present in the team fight. So we don't see mid lane being picked up
Harley.
just yet. Oh.
Okay, so Harley provides some early game accessibility. You also get the displacement by being able to hat away, which is great.
They would have picked Wexana, but because of the what's that called?
Jawhead? Okay.
Mobility coming in from Geek Fam Mystic, they have to go with a mobile mage, which is extremely great.
By the way, if you look at our potential draft out there, Minotaur Jawhead carry was picked within the same team. Now,
Yes.
and on the other side, you have Diggy. Oh, they picked up Claude as well. It's going to be that. Okay, so I think Diggy is still the correct
Claude.
pick coming in here. And I
So-
think they should be locked in.
So bringing in the cloud, so I do wonder what Fixu will be playing. I assume it's going
Oh,
to be...
going for Aurora instead. So a little bit more aggressive. Come on, Diggy. Yeah.
Okay. It will be the Diggy, and I do want to
is picking.
know whether Fix will be going for the Martis or playing the Marksman. So I think Kuja is kind of like a Marksman player as well. So I think he'll take out the Claude. And
Do we see a Lancelot being picked up here now?
I don't think Lancelot will be picked
Or
up.
will you say, go in for a support pick, have Angela appear there to, really solidify the team?
They already have a mid laner, which is the Harley.
Yep.
So they do need...
If Carrie and Minotaur are together,
Ah.
oh my god. Oh, okay, I am done. I can quit and my life can be successful. Right now, I can die in peace because when we were doing all of this drafting, I got so much of hate from the other casters saying Bellaric will never appear.
Why are you picking
Why
Bellaric?
pick Bellaric? And true enough, not only is Diggy pick, it's also Bellaric. What an amazing starting draft from Geek Fam Mystic and Born Your Dragon.
I mean, you can retire and I still have to do my homework right here. Apparently not enough. Well,
I'm really looking forward to this game here. I think both drafts are interesting. I think Born Your Dragon's draft is a little bit more non-standard meta, but they talked about go and stick with the draft, making it work.
Yes.
And if Bellaric is going to be there, I want to see what sort of interesting team fights they can be taking. Because on the other side, Geek Fam Mystic seems a little bit more standard.
yeah, sing a bit more textbook.
More
Textbook picks.
textbook in the current meta, which means has Born Your Dragon done enough research,
And
practiced with it well enough?
Figuring out, because they did say they're just gonna go for their picks and practice until it's perfect. So
Yep.
that might be good against a textbook team as of now, Geek Fam Mystic. So we will...
So you're
Predictions!
Yes.
Yes! Predictions!
all right. I am going to go with Born Your Dragon FV for the first one. I think the Bellaric pick is a good adaptation, and you always want that last pick to be impactful.
He's
You
got a
always-
hero bias, guys.
No, I always think that when you last pick, you should make your opponents go like, "Oh, we
Oh.
didn't think about that."
But is it really?
I think it helps a lot with carry. It helps drag out
With
the
the
middle
ultimate,
game
yeah.
to reach at later stages of the game. It's a
see.
great staller and a great protector as well. So you not only have Minotaur or Bellaric that can be playing the babysitting roles.
I do agree, but there are actually better picks than Bellaric, like Hylos or Kai, that could babysit as doing the same job that you mentioned.
But that okay, that's certainly a possibility. But I think throwing a Bellaric into it creates a weird sense, right? You don't know how.
Maybe they're
exactly
not
it's gonna
familiar
work.
of how they will
Yeah.
be playing it.
The
That's the
surprise
thing that
factor is going to be there. Now we're going to go into game. Geek Fam Mystic on the blue side against Born Your Dragon. FV on the red side. Brought to you by Moontoon and EGG Network.
So right now, early into the game, we do see a 2-1-2 composition really quickly. Gator might be getting caught out with the... Okay,
Well,
we do
first
see
of
the
all-
Bellaric really quickly coming to babysit with the Harley.
Yeah, first of all, we're going to expect the invade coming in, but then the invade doesn't really happen as well. So you have the advantage. You have Diggy that either can set up the bombs or a pullback.
Okay,
But
Zon-
doesn't happen. Okay, so we're gonna see it completely be pulled away. This is what we've seen time and time again on week 3 as well. Just to make sure that you are able to get all the experience and all the goal while playing the safest
So we do
possible way.
see games are slowing down recently because due to the change of the marksman meta is actually Claude versus carry as we are seeing it right now. And we do see
But I do like the fact that people aren't prioritizing them as first picks, which is a good thing. So they are opening up. Kuja getting wailed upon here, will be able to survive. They don't quite have the damage just yet. Harley's not 4 as well. But in the bottom lane, ooh, barely escaping the teeth.
So All-Noob playing the Jawhead on the bottom side. Martis on the
Oh,
bottom
keep
lane.
in mind here, there's
Ooh.
only 3 members that's up top here. Zon will need to hightail it out of there. But it isn't going to be much because we're going to see that Diggy is coming back over here, forcing out the flicker already. They should stop the aggression as both tanks go back to the mid lane. Grok is a little bit out of position here. Harley is there waiting on him already. And this will force him to back out after Force of Nature goes onto cooldown.
Oh, we do see Fix on that marksman position. Will be playing the Claude. 3 men on the top side.
Oh, Minotaur's going to get caught out here. That's 3 members that's over there. Does get knocked up. Will get pulled back. But Carry is free hitting on the other side there. Great flicker away. Now Harley and the rest of the team on the chase. This looks like will be a... Ooh, barely survives with the shielding right there. Good attempts by both teams.
So no winners on the top side just yet. They are putting so much resources on the top lane because Turtle is right there. Whoever gets to win the skirmish up there will be able to take Turtle for themselves.
It also is important that they will be able to stop one of the marksmen from coming down, given that Claude is going up against Carry.
So both teams are actually kind of afraid to engage right there. They're kind of afraid.
They are, being smart and making sure that they don't lose too much if the engage isn't exactly how they want to be. Meanwhile, on the bottom side here, this will be enough to be taking it down. What an amazing play coming up by Borneo Dragon.
Wow.
Oh, no. You were the featured player. What a featured highlighted clip for that first blood.
Amazing gameplay from that Jawhead. Throws that Martis into
Perfect.
the tower.
Flicker, toss back, waits for it, charges up.
With the unstoppable force.
Wow.
Perfect gameplay.
Really good stuff. And we're going to see does get stolen away. Harley gets it here, but might pay for it with his life. The knockup does come through. Carries over there as well. Will not be able to save it. It looks like this might be 2 deaths coming up for it as Belleric now suffering death.
A revenge play coming in from Geek Fan Mystic, and they will continue on the aggression.
What are you doing there, Jawhead? You need to be really careful. Minotaur is over there trying to heal him up as well, and that's 3 kills. Just as we talk about how good their starting game was, instantly gets punished and looks like it's not just a knock down the stairs, he's also rubbing salt into the wound because Turtle does get secured.
Individual plays are there, but the macro gameplay a little bit off early into the game. 4 minutes in, Minotaur still trying to defend the bottom lane right there. So we do see the next Turtle will be on the bottom side of the map, so resources will be changed towards the bottom side of the map. And we do see a lot. We are looking at Harley already, roaming towards the bottom lane, trying to push out the bottom lane. Both teams will be focusing on that to get more dominance on the bottom lane. Or either way, you can go for the top side as well. Then you're able to engage the objective of the total.
Let's see if that's going to be the case. Martis does get caught out, injected all the way forward, and that should be enough to take him down. That is Harley that gets it, but instant revenge shield coming out. Great execution coming out by Geek Fan Mystic there.
Such quick gameplay and quick, accurate execution coming in from Geek Fan Mystic. 4-2 at this moment. Almost 5 minutes in. 10k goal.
Let's talk about the 2 unorthodox picks here. We have Diggy and as well as Valeric. How do you think they are doing, Edo?
I don't think Diggy is not. Diggy is a very situational pick. Definitely legitimate. Having the wizard boots for himself. They'll be getting a lot of goal with the assist. Has 1 assist already. Let's talk about the marksman. Moving towards the Demon Hunter Blade already. He's 2.8k goal, which is extremely high.
Yeah, Diggy does get caught out. The knockup will be good enough, but will he go down? It doesn't look like that's going to be it. Belleric turns on the ultimate, and that should be able to save everybody else from the team.
He did have the ultimate, but did not pop it. He understands that his team will be able to save him in time, so did not waste that. Will be using the ultimate in the next fight.
Which means here that Geek Fan Mystic is going to have a little bit of advantage as they do come through. Minotaur does get caught out here. Will it be enough to escape? The pullback does come through. It looks like will be finally enough. Just as the kickback comes in from Zon.
This will be
now back up top. Harley, Carry, and Claude are dancing around each other. Claude forced to be moving back as the lane gets pushed.
We'll see Geek Fan Mystic roaming towards the top side. Turtle is already spawned on the bottom side of the map. They should have moved towards the bot type to
Diggy
get...
will pull back, Harley will jump all the way back, Zon is still there, but are a little bit too low, but will this be enough finally in the end? No, it will not. Here, Carry should not be diving under there. One final hit to take him down, but Zon survives.
Turtle is still up for the taking. 6 minutes in, it will be a lot spawning soon. So both teams, if they want, okay, there you go. Lot is already there. So goodbye, Turtle. We'll see you in the next game.
I think this is the wise choice to be making. Simple needs to be cautious. Looks like it will survive just for a little bit more, but Force of Nature will be there. Now the final dive will come through with Diggy there as well. They slaughtered to 3 members of the team. Borneo Dragons fall and become extinct.
Wow, Geek Fam Mistake with the execution, taking down the towers as well. They do return the map pressure. We do see Harley marking onto the Martis will be getting away from that really quickly. Dominus will be just casually walking down to the bottom lane, defending against the Jawhead. Grog as well, rotating towards the bottom lane. Kuja will be getting the wild charge in if it's sufficient.
Keep in mind, flanking from the back, is this going to be the Diggy there?
Your favorite Diggy.
The tower is very low, so they need to be cautious about this. The towers are 1-1 at the moment, and the goal lead is only at 1,600. At 7 minutes in, that is still a very close game.
They're applying the pressure here, but Fix is on the other side of the map, taking the buff, taking all the farm that he's able to gather. That will be able to sufficient all the time. Look at that kick coming in from
that will be it.
Cho.
We will definitely not be able to survive that. It's also really important here that Fix are getting all these kills just to make sure that he's able to sustain the juke backwards now. Going to be very...
So the goal distribution for Geek Fan Mistake is spot on. 19,000 gold to 18,000. Still not very far, but we do see Geek Fan Mistake doing really well.
A lot of the goal is going towards Fix, playing the claw over there, which is really important. However, if Borneo Dragon is able to lock down Fix a few times, all the goal will slightly go to the wayside.
That will be it. Oh, look at that kick coming in from that Cho. It will be a killing spree for your favorite hero.
I mean, this is a really good job that coming up by Zon. That execution was so smooth, so unbelievable.
That flicker.
And just like that, we're going to see that, Lord will be taken down. Almost no chance of it. Barrier will come in. Johan will be there as well. Injector forward. Doug gets thrown in the way. Borneo Dragons will get in. The knockup's going to be there. But Diggy is saving everybody right now. Claude as well has gone onto a killing spree. And Miracle will be trying to get away. Dominus will come in. Clap him right down. And the only surviving member, correction, no surviving members. It is a wipeout for Borneo Dragon. Lord has spawned already, and this will be a quick cleanup for Geek Fan Mistake.
The new addition to the team, Fix, showing up and right now playing the marksman. And we do see...
Notice here, Joy comes in from the side. Injectors forward, does manage to get in. And this is where Diggy does so much work keeping everybody alive, being able to attack. Carry gets zoned away completely by the rest of the team. And without the damage sources, they fall very, very hard.
So although they have... what's that called? They have the lot for themselves. They have to do some cleanup work right now. Geek Fan Mistake. They have to just wait for the next lot to show up, or they could just go all on aggressive. They have the advantage right now. 26,000 gold to 22,000 gold. 10 minutes in, 14-2.
14-2. There is a lot of kills, but keep in mind it's only a 4,000 goal lead. You would think that with that many kills ahead, it will be quite there. This just goes to show that Borneo Dragon has been staying in lanes, has been collecting all that gold up.
The difference though comes with the match, what's that called? The map dominance. 3 towers down for
Look at what Fix has just bought.
Ooh. A lot of gold for them.
That is a lot of gold already on Fix. That is...
Third item already.
That's 4 items completed now for him.
Third big item except the boots.
Yeah, well, he's going to keep the boots. I mean, he's not going to sell the boots just yet. So it's 4 big items already, and that just means for a marksman 10 minutes in, you're in a really happy place. Gato does get caught, the kickback once again. Harley finding such a difficult time in this game. Does get punished. Kuja has immortality up already. He's going to be a huge frontliner. If you thought a mountain was going to be big, this is even bigger. Look at that Force of Nature moving all the way forward. No chance whatsoever. Even Carry doesn't have the items at this point. As he gets ripped through the entire team. A double kill. A mega kill now coming out for Zon as well. As Nernas is doing an amazing job of keeping everybody healthy, alive with that Diggy pick.
Going for the end game. Right now the creep is in and they are able to end this.
No chance whatsoever. Geek Fan Mistake takes it away for game number 1. The Diggy pick really very key there. But also looking at their star player, Fix, showing up big.
Ooh, so
very,
good.
very big.
So good with that. I mean, the problem here from coming in from Broken Dragons is that they don't have a main tank. They do have a Balearic, but I don't consider Balearic as the main tank.
No,
It's
even
sort of
Minotaur
like a
was not tanky enough, not quick enough.
yes.
Look here at 3-0-13, 6-0-10. It really is Dominus as the feeder on this team at 2
Right,
deaths.
right off the bat, first game in his professional career, 6-0-10 MVP.
That's really good. I mean, 11.4 KDA will start to put him up there. Now, keep in mind, getting high KDAs is also really important.
Yeah, you
Because
get some USDs in your
You
pocket.
do get money at the end of it, but that's only game 1 out of a potential best of 3. Now, we're going to be going for a short break.
Yes.
When we do return, there's going to be game number 2. But before we go there, let's check out some of the highlights of game number 1.
This is an amazing play coming in from that Jawhead, but they kind of fell short. They got caught a lot on the top side. We do see just missed Gitfan Mystic applying so much pressure with the Clot, aerial effect, Blazing Duet doing so much with Digit Kundo coming in from the Cho. Just pressure, pressure, pressure. They just like to play a forceful style.
They not only were pressuring specific key members here. One of that was Carry, as well as Jawhead. So you looked at Jawhead, being caught out multiple times and being targeted out. You also saw that, Harley started getting really desperate at the point. See, Jawhead here was also another person to be able to steal Lord away.
The featured player is not wrong. That Jawhead is
That's
just spot
absolutely
on
true.
with the gameplay. It's
But
just,
really, the pressure onto Carry initially made it so much more difficult. I don't know why they opted to go for the first pick Carry.
yeah, they could have picked the Clot for themselves earlier.
Exactly. I think Cloud would have been a slightly better, more
Marksman.
versatile bit coming through.
With more AoE and more mobility.
Yep. So let's check out, the game number 2. But before that, let's take a quick 3-minute break. When we return, more action awaits us.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world. But in order.
Destroy the turret. Launch attack.
Knowing is not enough. We must apply.
Legendary.
The man who can beat me.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy.
Not
Mega kill.
everybody has
Unstoppable. Double kill.
everybody has to start somewhere.
Legendary. Legendary.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
An ally has been slain. Monster kill. Godlike. Legendary. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Ally has been slain. Mega kill.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Hi guys and welcome back. There was a quick 3-minute break, just to make sure that, everybody could go run to the toilet, get everything ready. That's
Catch our breath. Because
Catch
that
our
was so
breath.
intense.
Welcome back to MPL. This is me, Sudo, and next to me is Eduardo. Obviously, the MPL is brought to you by none other than EGG Network as well as Muntun. Now, we saw game 1. Let's open, a Sudo Talks and, have Edo's
Pseudo talk,
info
yeah.
counter. Right, so what are your thoughts as, a player, as a streamer, as a personality? What happened to 3 things, right?
Write it down. 1.
The first one, was the Diggy pick a good pick? 2, was the Belleric pick a bad pick?
Jesus.
And the third one is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how amazing was Feeks? Okay, so go. Question number 1.
1 to 10. Okay. Diggy, definitely a good pick. I mean, you fancy the Diggy pick a lot.
Yeah, but tell people why. I know why I like Diggy.
Yeah. Well, he's actually a great analyst as well. So just so you guys know, Diggy with the ultimate is just a walking, nullifying crowd control tool. That's just how I can put it.
Yep, I mean, Diggy is a great counter to a lot of the crowd control.
So
that's
with all the
coming in there.
Belleric, Rude, doesn't work out.
Yep.
Minotaur ultimate, goodbye with that. Minotaur and Fury,
all
out of the
of it,
picture.
right? Hylos, Akai, all the form of crowd control that's coming
Yes.
in. So we agree, Diggy was a very good pick.
Yes, one up.
We will also see, will we see more potential Diggys coming in?
Definitely, because Minotaur is extremely popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Diggy is like a hard counter to Minotaur.
All right.
So Akai used to be like the popular pick. Diggy is like the hard counter. So now it's the Minotaur and the Diggy
Okay.
is like the ultimate.
Let's go to the second question. Was Belleric a bad pick?
Horrible.
Horrible? Why?
Horrible, terrible, vegetable. Everybody, it's a really terrible vegetable. It's a
terrible
flower.
vegetable.
It's a flower.
You heard it here first. Belleric is a terrible vegetable.
Well, no, actually, Belleric is okay, but
Okay.
just because of the Diggy pick, so Big Fan Mystic
because
already saw it coming.
Right, so when you had the Diggy
Whatever
pick there,
tank, crowd control they're gonna pick, it doesn't work already.
so they should have picked what? Another assassin, more damagey.
Yeah, definitely like Alpha.
Okay.
Yeah, Alpha, that will work good. Saber will be good also.
All right, and on to the third question. How good was Feeks on a scale of 1 to 10?
11.
11, so it was beyond your expectations?
He is one of the top global players internationally, not just in Malaysia. Not just in Malaysia. He's like idolized by Indonesian players as well. Everybody knows him within the community. So he's like, yeah, I can't describe it. It's just too strong. Like he has top global ranking #1s for most of the mid lane heroes. He used to have that.
He was very impressive in the showing there as well. So let's see what he can pull out for game number 2. We're going to go into the draft very shortly. But in the meanwhile, don't forget to vote for your MVP players to go into the All-Star matches. And you can do that on his social media channel on the Mobile Legends Facebook page. That's there.
Yep.
Now, if you also have questions for, Edo's info counter, or would you like to, participate in Pseudo Talks?
Yes.
Let's hear if you have an interesting
Go like
topic.
his page. Go like his page.
You can even drop us comments right now, and we will be reading it.
Yeah, we'll be able to
so-
see it and we'll be able to respond, and I'll provide my insight.
Yes. His professional insight and me randomly talking about things.
Yes.
I like our combination is really good because I'm just more general strategy and
My
you
God.
are more in-game depth. That's
I'm
there.
very flattered.
Let's go into the draft. This time around, Bonyo Dragons FV. I was about to say, should come up with a Diggy band unless they want it, and before I could say it, it comes
Bye
out.
bye, Diggy. See ya. It's been nice knowing you.
Will Geek Fan BM them and ban Belleric?
I mean, that won't happen. That won't definitely. Okay, Kaya being banned out. So they did ban out Kaya earlier. So
I'm gonna go back to our little draft that we did
yes,
here
it's
and
still
see
here.
what's
It's
gonna
still
happen.
here. So Kaya. Okay, what was the second
Well,
game pick?
I had removed Helcott and Grok. But given the highest the adaptation over here, I do suspect that Helcott still will be removed. No. Okay. So
Yeah.
Chow was also a massive pick Clearly, Zon playing really good.
I don't think they'll ban Claude out here. Definitely going for Selena.
So they allow Hellcat through as well.
Or Hellcat, yeah.
I somehow think that the...
I think Hellcat is way more.
Yes, the Hellcat ban should be prioritized.
Turning
over
the
here.
lights off is just like cheating to me. That's just... That's just
And
too
you don't
much.
have Diggy. Nope, they ban out Selena instead.
Okay, so
So
Hellcat is available, and we
so-
do see Hellcat confirm. Confirm.
I was about to say,
100%.
if they prioritize Grok over Hellcat, then it's something really odd. But GeekFam now has an option. They can take Grok, they can take Jawhead, they can take Claude away if they want to. They did really well before this, or they could change up their lineup
Possibly
here.
going for the Grok and then Claude for themselves, because they have the chance to pick Claude. They're not going to give that option to Bono Dragons, but we do see Bono Dragons throw Claude away for GeekFam.
I was about to say that I'm not sure if Grok is such a high pick, depending on whether they want to play a more aggressive play style. So
Gushen was banned out earlier. Now it's the Diggy being banned out, so now Gushen is available for fix.
which is also going to be really
They're gonna see
devastating.
a lot of slaughter, Shadowblade slaughters coming.
Predictions, will we see marksmans in this game?
Most likely not,
Most likely not.
because there's Hellcat to turn off the lights.
So
There
Bonnie Dragon could
there goes
pick-
your positioning already.
Yeah, but Bonnie Dragon could pick up a Yishun Shin, for instance, and help out with Global.
I don't think that's gonna happen, because they're going for like a more AoE team fight with the Minotaur, with the Ashura Aura coming in for the Martyrs. Hellcat with the Poison Stingers. So much damage. So much silence, so much crowd control.
That is true.
Already.
A lot of
for
burst
3.
damage. Now, we talked about, you said no, they're hovering over carry.
Why? Okay, okay. With Fanny
Car-
as well. Okay, the steel cable is gonna be really difficult.
this
This for another game. This
This
for
goes
the
back to
next
another
one.
game. This is a draw for a different game, which
This
we
for the
predicted.
next one.
Oh my word.
So Fanny definitely a legit pick, but
Nope.
going for the Alice. I mean, Alice was in our list as well.
Alice went back to our list as well of
Ah.
topics that's that. Okay, so I do like this coming up from Geek Fam. Mystic here. The Alice definitely adds in a
Not
lot of
picking up
crowd
Claude
control.
for themselves though.
No, I do think so that you know, carry in this case is a little bit better
Because of the
than taking
Minotaur?
Claude. That's one primarily, but secondly, you have a Grok that's available there, so you don't really have a babysitter at this point.
I mean, in my opinion, I do agree. But in my opinion, having Claude would be a great addition to Alice with the AoE. And also the Grok Wild Charge.
Yes, come on, Eudora.
Yes! What are these teams doing? They're getting carry and then they're giving out Claude for free. I'm out.
I'm not sure about the Akai pick, to be honest. I'm really
my-
not sure about the Akai pick coming in at the end. Simply because Jawhead is available and I prioritize Jawhead over Akai.
Yeah, this is in my as well. Grok and Akai.
Okay, so we have two questions that's coming out now. One, is Carry really going to be outperforming? And secondly, is the Akai pick?
They'll be able to do that because they have Grok and Akai, which is why they pick up these two combinations, is to sort of babysit early game if enemy try to...
But that's a weird thing, right? Because they could have picked up Cloud instead and not have picked Akai.
We do see...
But they wanted to go for carry, and then that sort of forced them to pick up the Akai Grok combo.
Yeah, we do heard... we do see Estes featured player
Yep,
from Kuja
from
as well,
Kuja.
so there's no Estes being picked up.
There could have been also a really good pick actually coming in.
Yeah,
at least
that would
to-
be really a great addition, especially carry needs a lot
Well,
of
we'll
support.
see. In case Geek Fam does lose, Geek Fam Mystic loses, it might go to a game 3, and that's where we may see the SDs come out.
That's where we may see the featured player picking up his featured hero.
Well, for right now, Borneo Dragon FV against Geek Fam Mystic. I need your predictions, Mr. Edo.
Geek Fan mistake because of the Gushen, because of the fix.
You believe in the power of Fix?
I believe in his... How do I say that? I believe in his mechanics.
Alright.
That alone,
You believe in his skill, you believe in
Yes.
his fast, track record and performance.
just because I understand and know how strong he is, that is just quite impossible for Borneo Dragons to keep up.
I do like the CC train that coming in from Borneo Dragon. Aside that, I do like the final Aurora pick. I also think the Cloud pick is a very decent pick, and I think that actually is a positive steal away from Geek Fam.
Yep.
So let's see what comes in for them. I really do think that.
What about your predictions?
My prediction is I think I'm going to give this to Borneo Dragon FV.
Ooh, yet again. So we have opposing predictions, but we do see Borneo Dragons FV versus Geek Fan Mistake presented by Moonton and EGG Network. There you go, the game.
All right, it's game number 2. Keep in mind, Hellcat and Eudora over there, lights off, and the stun can be really good if they can start isolating targets. Here we see Force of Nature does not find anybody. Poor Kuja.
So Kuja still looking for the... Ooh,
but that's not onto the 2. That's that. All they want to do is just lower Claude away so that Hellcat can come in and disrupt.
Oh,
but
ADZ getting caught up too much. Gato has to support ADZ, the Hellcat.
That's not too bad. Does buy a little bit of time for the side of Geek Fam Mystic here to be coming in. They need to wait for one final hit. It does get stolen away. Kuja gets it. Gato in a lot of trouble. The wall is perfect. There is no stun on the side, forcing the flicker as well. Geek Fam Mystic getting a huge commanding lead forward.
Disruption coming in from Geek Fam, and we do see Dominus with the Gushen. Fix yet again going for the marksman role. So we do see an adaptation with the player hero distribution. I do feel like Fix will be a better Gushen, but Dominus, a great assassin player as well.
Coming in here, Miracle will be trying to get the gold buff, but does not manage to secure it. It does go over to Fix, so that's going to be really good. Also going to get a level 4 over there. Great split of the lane just to make sure you can do the proxying. This is a little bit of a tough start for Borneo Dragon, knowing the fact that they could have been invaded upon, and in fact, when it did happen, they didn't have really an option to be responding to that. Back in the top lane, yet another invade is going to be coming in. Gato does manage to secure it. Before that, no stun coming out from ADZ to stop that.
Yeah, this is how you should be playing Grog. You should be going doing a lot of aggressive moves and not risking yourself too much. So Kuja doing the right thing, leading the way for Geek Fam Mystic. We do see they are allocating resources already towards the turtle. Akai already hovering around that area. Minotaur as well wants to defend the turtle if they do ever start one. Gato already have that ultimate, already have that Dark Knight.
They can come in for the disruption. They want to go in for the flank over there. Does reveal multiple members. Martis is coming in from the back line. Will it be enough? As now we're going to see Fix have started it off.
Look
the
at
damage is so insane. Does manage to get off Fix at the end there, but still not going to be enough. Eudora is unable to launch any sort of damage to the rest of the team. All Noob is trapped behind the wall. And what can be done as lightning surges through?
Wall.
But the wall is even better. That's a double kill. Fix gets a huge start up to the front. And once again, they get rewarded with the first turtle after a decisive fight.
What a great fight coming in from Geek Fam Mystic. They know that Hellcat is so strong. They have to take him out before he turns off the light. And they did take them out before they turn off the light. Won the fight, goes for the turtle.
5-0 right now, and very quickly a 3,400 lead. This is really accelerating the pace of the game. Back up top, it looks like they're ready to go in for an engage here as they manage to start stealing out the jungle camp first. It is going to be All Noob that has to move back from this. They do spot each other out. Fix gets taken down. Great job there. What good burst coming through as they... Nope, they don't even decide to reset the camp.
They want to delay their buff spawn right there.
I think that's really smart of them to be doing, given the fact that they are a little bit behind. There is 4 members that's over there, back up top. Martis, Alice, all dancing at the top lane there. Will be good enough. Ooh, does take 2 turret hits for that. Will Honor be good enough? One final hit in the end. Will be able to flicker past this. And looks like Nidas will be able to lock him down. All Noob, now you're a little bit of trouble. Will not manage to pull it all away. The orb comes through, does not decide to go into the back. But Grok is coming in.
Grok is coming from the backside.
Misses it completely in the end, but still will get taken out with the force of nature.
They will be able to take the top turret for that. And we
Reinforcements are coming in. The second wave of onslaught is there. Hellcat turns on the ultimate. Will they find Alice? No, it does not. Couple of seconds, a little bit too late. ADZ is waiting by the side there. Kuja now hightails it back away. Right now, they are being clamped in. They need to find a way out of this. K will spot out Akai in the jungle.
Let's not forget, Turtle will be spawned in 20 seconds. More aggression coming from Geek Fam Mystic. Gushin going in, takes out that Minotaur already. Alice been taken out of the equation. Borneo Dragon FV feeling the pressure, and now
at the same time, Fix happily happily in the bottom lane.
Just farming away with the gets the turret on the bottom lane alone. A little bit slow on the Claude, and I do feel like GeekFam Mistake will be able to take the turret, but they are still fighting in the middle lane. They're a little bit aggressive.
I do want to, I mean, look at the goal lead, it's only about 4,000 here, so they haven't really seen much happen
Actually,
since.
at this point, 5 minutes in, 4,000 gold is a lot. That's like around.
It is, but I expected, it was also at 3 minutes, it was at 4,000. I expected it to grow a lot more. So really, GeekFam Mystic here not really being able to capitalize on the advantage.
So they will be, if they take out the turtle, that will be a little bit more extended.
It would be a little bit more extended, or if they were able to apply more pressure across the map. Right now, you see a lot of them, hovering over there. We do see that Claude is in the bottom lane, so this will be a free and easy turtle to be secured. But I do want to see, like back up top, there is a wave that nobody's quite, culling just yet.
Hellcat is just trying to hover himself up there, but we do see carry already there. Actually, Hellcat.
Akai does spot on Minotaur. Is going to be over there. Will 1000-pounder away to safety at this point. As we do see the Hellcat is still just, waiting at the side there. That's Gato. I do like the fact that you see GeekFam Mystic almost went all the way to the bottom. They could send one person there. Gushing could easily clear out the wave. A missed opportunity.
A little bit dangerous in the mid lane. Marksman is alone. Eudora is alone as well. This could be bad. And we do see Kuja. So much aggressiveness.
All that needs to be done is Kuja needs to move forward, being able to dissect the team away. Keep in mind, back in the back line that's over there, Minotaur has now grouped up. And it looks like multiple members are low. Fix is wailing through the rest of the team as they start to back away from this. 1-7 at this point, as GeekFam starts applying a little bit more pressure down the mid lane.
They're applying so much pressure because they have 3 towers to themselves. They have the map dominance already. They get the mid one. They get the top and bottom lanes as well. So right now the map is open for GeekFam Mystic for the taking. They're able to walk more than 50% of the map. So they have the map dominance. Marksman doing really well. 2-1-1, going for the endless battle. Moving towards the Bloodlust Axe already.
Alright. Fix. Currently, really rich. That's there. But we're going to see, will Nanas go down for this? We see the chain siege is going to be over there.
Ooh.
Barely will survive. And it's going to be Olnum that gets that kill. A little bit of,
wasted opportunity with the ultimate.
Yeah.
Could have saved it for the next one when they're sieging the tower, but there you go, they have to back
But they
away.
don't have chance to do that because guess what's happening in the bottom? It's going to be Grok and Carry over there. Bloodlust Axe, as you talked about, it has just been bought with the Siege minion over there. This should be an easy take for them. Eudora does come down, but guess what? With the wall being up there,
It's already
as
too
well
late.
as Carry, it will be a stop sign instead.
With so much towers being taken by GeekFam Mystic, they are well poised to go for the Lord at this moment. Akai, Grok, Carry, Gushan, and Alice, the whole team is already positioned themselves to get the Lord already. We do see Gushan already starting
They have already started Lord right now. I think this is a massive bait. And once they realize that they do have a huge advantage, they're going to happily take it away. Down 25%, down 50% right now. No chance whatsoever for Bonnie Dragon to be able to come in and deal with this. GeekFam Mystic now are really taking a commanding lead. This is what I wanted to see. For a team that's ahead, really being able to extend their lead, a sign of a better team, especially given they have 5 to 5 points. The knock-up here, not finding anybody as K gets melted the rest across of the team here. Nanas is waiting by the side. Kuja is able to rip through the entire team with the help of Zon there. And 3 members do go down. Gato still trying to do his best to farm up. They need to go back and defend this. Another 15 seconds before the rest of the team members are up. They will take away this tower. No problem. ADZ gets melted away. Not only shoved against the wall, but this looks like it will be the final push. You do have the siege minion over there. Gato goes all the way in. Tries to burst through multiple members, but will not be enough. Minotaur, the saving grace, gets up the sacrificial cow. All of them now is there.
God.
Shoving them away, and finally Miracle will launch off the ultimate, but still not enough. All 5 members are still alive. They are ready to hold the defense over there with a wipeout that will be it. GeekFam Mystic 15-2. What an amazing ending. Not only were they able to stagger out the damage, they solidify themselves and show their dominance across the dragons, saying you're nothing but lizards.
You know what was funny? Lot wasn't even there yet.
No.
Lot was like marching down slowly.
I wish we could have seen what the caster reactions were going to be over there, because Edward was like basically saying, Lord's coming. And it's like they didn't even need Lord whatsoever. I do agree with this. Zon played a huge key role for it. I had questions about the Akai pick specifically. My questions were answered and in spades.
With the lockdown, with the wall, it's just perfect. If you're able to put the wall down with the Grok, if you're able, the Akai will be locked down on the wall itself.
It really was good proactive play coming in, and just looking at the items, right? Immediately defensive items coming through. A lot of questions I do have to ask with regards to the Hellcat. The Hellcat pick, yes, was really important, but there were many times, I believe it was only 3 times the ultimate was used.
Not enough aggression coming in from Borneo Dragons FW. Too passive with the gameplay. They have an ultra-aggressive team composition, but Grok was a little bit too strong.
I mean, here it really is,
Look at that
starting things off was great. I mean, here, you want the Eudora that wants to go in for the poke, starting with the cone,
Yes.
but playing so aggressively. If you're going to play aggressively, have the stun instead.
Grok and Akai, look
Even
at
here,
how
the sun comes out, and look at what Eudora's not even in the team fight because completely on cooldown.
he's really afraid to go into the team fight because of the positioning. He has no flicker. And we do see Minotaur just getting caught out. Look at the damage.
Way too far ahead, and then the charge up, and then into Zon's
the lockdown.
lovely
The
hurricane.
lockdown, the wall, too much crowd control. This is the OG. This is the OG dual tank composition coming in from
Now,
Geek Fan Mystic.
Once again, we're going to have a look out here. Gato tries to go in, bursts through multiple members, but still, look at the balance out here. They push away Allnook to make sure that's not going to be possible for him to come in, as the rest of the members are able to lock away the Cloud. That's really good coordination by the team, just knowing the fact that they need to move away from damage source and push Martis away,
Yes.
just to make sure that, he can't actually disrupt and clump them up together.
I felt really well played coming in from both teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
But really, one level ahead for
Yeah, one level
coming
ahead
aside of,
Definitely.
And I think well deserved. Geek Fan picked them up. Now Geek Fan, we're really happy that Mystic is able to earn them a win out there.
But Geek Fam, can they show up for the next set?
Well, we're going to see, because their sister team will be coming online when we come back from a break. Just before we go off there, we want to say thank you all of you for watching Game Number 1. Stay tuned for Game Number 2. MPL is brought to you by EGG Network and Moontoon. We'll see you in the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Wise choice.
You have slain an enemy. Legendary.
I can get you and let you die in a mile away.
Where you are legendary.
It's better to die with a
Legendary.
your back.
I can handle that. Legendary. I can handle that. An ally has been slain. Legendary. Double kill.
It's great to meet you, friend.
Legendary. Double kill. Legendary. Legendary.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
The dance of the swans is so graceful and charming.
Legendary.
I need is carrying.
Legendary. 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 Whoa. Legendary. Double kill. Our turret has been destroyed. Legendary. Whoa. Legendary. Double kill.
They're defining word ears.
Legendary. Double kill. Our ally has been slain. Legendary. Launch attack. Kill.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
I see luck. Brave. Brings power. You will
Launch attack. Legendary. Legendary. Unstoppable. Double kill. Legendary. Initiate retreat. Double kill.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
During the first stage of the Land of Dawn, the world was plagued by chaos. Cataclysmic conflicts between light and dark swept through the lands as the fight for power became the sole purpose of existence. However, this was not the intention of the world's creator. In this era of violence and bloodshed, hope and happiness were but mere dreams for the common people. Though miracles still happened. A newborn girl was chosen to be blessed with the powers of both light and dark. Growing up in a world where one must choose sides, Lunox knew deep within her that the imbalance between light and dark was destined to destroy everything she loved. Her family, her home, everything. Every day, Lunox wandered between the lines of hope and despair. When Lunox discovered her true identity and purpose for existence, she was never quite the same again. To bring peace to the Land of Dawn, she had to maintain the balance between all the light and darkness within the world. Even if it meant sacrificing herself, this was her duty. The creator of worlds sealed Lunox away in the Twilight Orb. For countless centuries, she lay dormant, quietly absorbing the ever-growing powers of light and dark. Lunox knew the imbalance between order and chaos would last forever, and so would her duty.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Welcome back to Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Season 2, The Rise of Legends. I'm Eduardo, this is Pseudo, and of course, Mobile Legends Bang Bang Season 2 is brought to you by Moonton and EGG Network, hosting Pass.
Pass A.
Yeah, I'm his apprentice, so he was like, alright, taking notes. But let's go right into the game. We have the match 2 of the day, the match of the day, in fact.
It is going to be actually, but before we go to the match of the day that's there, you just said I'm your apprentice, so I have Pseudo Junior.
Not apprentice.
I have Pseudo Junior, and I also have my apprentice.
Pseudo Junior 2.
Pseudo Junior
2. Yeah, I mean the royalties have like John 1, John 2, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
No, but you don't have a Junior and a 2, so you might have like Pseudo 2. Well, we're going to go into the match of the day. It's going to be between Flash Tyrants, a team from Singapore.
And another Geek Fam team.
And there's going to be Geek Fam Icon. Let's check out the lineup for, the first one. We're going to be Flash Tyrants. They don't have any changes.
There you go, still.
Oh, by the way, welcome to Pseudo Talks and, Edo's info counter, please.
We have Mark, Obi, Aeon, Loon, Swan, and Shen. No changes so far.
Yep, so don't follow them on social media. You know, they're keeping true to their team that's
Yes.
there. And let's check out the featured player for their side.
We have another Jawhead player.
Yes,
It will be none other than Obi with the Mage and Roma, 748 games, win rate 83%. These are the equipments, screenshot it right now, delivering a lot of burst damage. If you like a lot of burst,
I do love a lot of
this will be the screenshot that you want to take. To get a lot of snowball with the bounty hunter item, go. Best combo with Aurora, if you play well, no counter.
I don't know. What do you think about that? If played well, no counter.
That's right, you're gonna be an amazing player just like Albi, so that's inspiring for me.
Alright, and what about the strategy for the game?
We're looking for focusing on farming lanes, invading enemy jungle. Early game, just like Bono Dragon FV. Mid game going for the ambushing, and late game refer to mid game. It's the same thing.
Well, we'll see. Can this be a hidden jaw hit? You know, coming up from the side of Tyrants. Now, we have a quick video where we're going to be seeing how they train, how they play with each other.
Oh.
Really important because they are quite high in the standings.
I'm excited.
Maybe we can learn something from them. Let's check it out.
I think for this current season, if you want to climb rank very fast, you need to exploit the current meta heroes that are actually stronger than the others. If you pick the heroes that are stronger, it definitely will increase your win rate in ranks. How we train for MPL is that for weekdays, right, we definitely play online because I'll definitely be busy at work. For Friday night, Saturday night, we'll meet up to play throughout the midnight.
All of us have our own parts to play, and to play a role well, it's not easy. It requires a lot of training and stuff.
Our training is different because we don't do like online training, so we don't train through Discord or that. We believe in like meeting up, and then if anything go wrong, we discuss, we watch replay together. We play like rank and sometimes scrims with other teams.
So they are saying, you know, they watch replays, and we haven't heard the other teams talk about that specifically. And I think as an analyst and as a caster, and I think you will agree with me, Edo,
Yes,
here, is that
of
that's
course.
really, really important
Yes.
to watch your work, watch the gameplay, see things differently.
Watch your own plays. That would be
Yes.
really hard to watch. That's
I mean, that's what you do to, you know, be top global Harley, to do all that. You know, tell us some about the journey, you know, about picking, you know, the top meta picks to climb, because you climb every season.
I climb every season. I play solo a lot, so I have to play meta heroes. I can't be playing Mia all the time. I love Mia. I would still love to play Mia.
I know you love having all the skins on Mia.
Yeah, but the problem is, if you want to climb solo, you gotta play the meta heroes. You gotta play like Gush and Lancelot. It used to be Gush and Lancelot, and now I actually like Harley because Harley is more versatile. Meta or not, because you have the mobility, you have the burst, you have the single target. It's just really. But why are we talking about this again? We gotta talk about the next team.
We just got, you know, some really good information out there from, you know, Edo's info counter. Now we're going to go into the upcoming team. It's going to be Geek Fam Icon. We saw the sister team before this. We have Era, Josh, Come to Papa, King Katom, Sino, and Unta, and go follow them at Icon NL on Facebook. Show their love towards them. Now, this sister team performed really well. Let's check out who the key player is for Geek Fam Icon.
Will it be the new player?
Will it be the new player? Who is the new player there?
What? It will be the Nana from Unta. Okay. Featured player? None other than the Nana coming in from Unta.
Now, this is a very unexpected pick coming in.
Okay, let's just say this is coming in from the player. So they opt in to go for this kind of information.
Really interesting things there. They say it's a replacement for a marksman role. Edo, I can't brain this. Tell me what exactly is going on
My brains have been exploded. So emblem right there, going for the weakness finder, which is legit. Increased physical damage. Best combo with Minotaur and Tigreal, countered by Kagura and Harley. And we do see the gameplay. It will be early game focus on farming and acquiring items, because you gotta be that. Mid game, play safe to avoid enemy ambush. And late game, focusing on dealing damage while teammate provide protection. So you need a lot of protection.
Very typical, you know,
Nana.
marksman,
Yes.
you know, strategy coming in here. Now, many people will suspect that why Nana? Nana isn't exactly a good marksman.
It's actually legit. You can make it happen.
Right. So, you know, why it's so special about Nana that Nana can be a marksman?
Nana has crowd control that is really legit. You just put it
So
down.
so you don't really have a like an escape spell, but what you
Yeah.
do have is crowd control.
It's actually a really heavy crowd control. It's hacks. You turn into a really
you
cute
morph them
raccoon.
into something else.
Into a
like
really
that.
cute.
Well,
raccoon.
we have seen, you know, a little bit of their lineup that's there.
But how do they train?
Exactly. I'm really curious about how they
wanna know?
train. Let's see, maybe we can get some Nana training videos. Let's check it out.
Whoever want to up star or rank, play trio is better than 5. Normally 5 you will meet a top global player, it's very hard for you all. If you want to play with a carry player and one tank and one assassin.
Pastikan pandai gunakan beberapa hero sebelum bermain rank.
Kalau hero baru keluar, sebab hero baru yang keluar ni memang overpower. Jadi boleh test dulu kat klasik, tengok YouTube, fahamkan skill dia, tengok passive dia, lepas fahamkan baru kita try dekat rank lah.
Kalau nak improvekan gameplay, better main full squad ataupun full party.
Our game is not ready yet, then we separate area, some in Melaka, we just play in Discord.
Sekarang kita pun training sekali sama-sama yang team Icon lah.
I found that really interesting. One team
Is in Discord, one
plays
team is
on Discord, one doesn't. One is in like an office building that's there. The other one is playing in a park.
To be fair for Icon, Tyrants is in Singapore. Singapore is not very far away.
Well,
from
especially
each other.
given some of them are in KL and some of them are in Malacca. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
so that's like, how are you gonna
That's
do
at
not
least 100
Discord?
kilometers away
Yeah.
from each other. Well, we have seen both the lineups on the teams, how they train. Let's see what they have to say against each other in this video.
For Icon, even though you can beat us in 3 men, but 5 men, please don't think about it.
To Flash Tyrant, Tyrant Aubi, I am ready for your Johead. I am sure we can counter it.
Okay, so we are ready for your Jawhead. We can counter it.
Because Icon said, you want to climb rank, go for 3-man, right? So maybe you can climb your rank, but maybe in MPL is 5-man, so it's gonna be a different kind of gameplay. Ooh, spicy.
For all the taunt videos that I've seen, this so far
This is
the
more legit.
This is the best taunt video I've
Yeah,
seen.
this is like...
This is really answering each other on specific bits. Kudos to both the teams for like a good taunt video. Like Pseudo approves.
Pseudo
like,
approves.
yeah.
Eduardo approves as well.
I know, really good. Now, we have we talked a little bit about the most picks and the most bans before this. What about currently who's leading the charts on the top KDA?
We'll check it out.
Edo's info counter.
The info counter is here in the top KDA. Will be Come to Papa from GigFam Icon, Fredo from Azure Cyan, Potato from EWOS.
Okay, so we
Singapore.
have the very best KDA player right now, which means either the most assists and kills in combination with the least amount of deaths that's there. What does this mean in terms of a playstyle for the team when you have a player that's up there?
Actually, KDA, well, actually the top players don't really care about KDA that much. They only care about winning. It's just, of course, like you said, the playstyle translates into the KDA. So, Come to Papa is like a full-on carry player.
Okay.
So, your job is to not die as much and kill as much. So that naturally
it's
translates
also really
to Come to
important
Papa.
because Icon, now GeekFam Icon, has not lost
a single series.
Yep, so they're currently 4-0. Azure Saiyan is at 5-0. So if they win the series a 2-0, they will be tied for in terms of undisputed number of points and wins that's there. So that's really important, which is also why Come to Papa is higher than King Fredo right now. Because they've also
because they have more
Saiyan-
wins.
Azure Saiyan has played more games already than them. So some more potential deaths to lower that KDA down.
Flash Tyrants, we're looking at you with your non-Discord playstyle gameplay. So Icon is on Discord.
Is this going to be like, voice communication versus no
Versus
voice?
no voice communication is live.
It's like in real life communication versus virtual
Actually, this
communication.
translate this kind of training, different types of training, Discord or no Discord, is actually really important in playoffs, which is gonna be an offline setup where you sit very closely to each other. They're gonna be using voice communication, but it's more about
suppose, I mean, you have experience joining tournaments over there. Actually, we have been on the same team before.
We all were professional players at some point.
Let's not say that.
Okay.
No, but the thing is, when you're on the team, it's really hard to actually communicate with each other. It's not the same as when you're sitting in a room around a table.
Yes.
So even your
feeling is different.
Your live communication there is really tough to be doing, and even worse still when you're on Discord trying to listen to in-game sound at the same time. So very different approaches. Edo's info counter, which would you recommend for people to try?
If you're able to meet up, definitely train without Discord. If you're living very far away, of course, go with the Discord, because you're able to first recognize your teammates' voice, number one. So you know who is shouting like, hey, back! Yeah, back!
Go.
Hello, excuse me, help me! So that's one thing. Number two is, if you're able to meet up, that would be even more better, because you're able to feel out what your team wants to go for, and when you lose, what kind of body language your team, you know, are they gonna be explosive? Are they gonna be? You need to understand how your teammate reacts to things. So, and you guys are able to discuss on site right away with what went wrong, what did the draft pick. But if you're angry on Discord, you can just turn off. Goodbye. See you guys.
Well, let's not be angry. Let's, keep the communication lines open. But I do have to say, and you're completely spot on here, all forms of communication are better than no forms.
Yes.
So if you're not communicating with your team, it's not going to quite happen. Now, teams will be really communicating as they start off the draft. This time around, Flash Tyrants will be on the blue side to kick things off.
Gotta be red
Flash
side.
Tyrants is 1 point below GeekFam Icon. So GeekFam Icon is 10, Flash Tyrants is 9.
Ooh, so there's a lot to prove here for both teams.
I think for GeekFam Icon, it really is going to be one potential drop that they're going to get. If they do that, it'll be very clear Ash Hussein is on top.
Yes.
If Flash Tyrants win this 2-0, they will push GeekFam Icon down.
Ooh.
So it is a very close thing. Look at it, everybody's fighting for carry.
So quick.
3 carries.
Look at 4 carries. Can we go for 4? Can we go for 5?
No, it's like we have 3. Do we have 4? Do we have 4, 5? This is an auction house here.
Right.
Carry all around.
Cloud being banned out already, so the only if you're ever gonna pick a marksman,
Carry ban.
ban.
No, Hellcat ban. So carry will come through.
Insta lock right away. Who's gonna be?
No. It will take a couple of seconds before they do it. It's Aeon that will be getting it.
Okay, Aeon.
So what will they pick up on the other side here? Chow has been banned, so Jawhead Grok is open.
So we do understand one of the players coming in from Icon he used to be, I do think they understand as well. They know.
Yes.
He used to be a top global Franco player. So there's a lot of hype about him playing
Well,
Franco.
there was also on social media, so for those who haven't been following the players or their team social media, do follow them, because you get inside jokes like this where a poll was asked whether they wanted Franco or Balearic. Let's see if they're true to the voting that was there. Kaya was blocked out completely within the first series. Now we see Kaya and
being picked up by Sino.
And now we have Gushin and Martis that make up a Flash Tyrant. So a lot of damage potential coming through for them. Just because GeekFam Icon has already stated that they want these 2 tanky, picks in front there, they opt to steal away all the damage for now.
Yes. Will it be the Franco though coming out from Hera?
It would be quite interesting if they still go in for a Franco, given they have, 2
I do
tanky
advise
frontliners.
that they don't go for either 2 picks and go for other picks first and
The
see
last
how the
one,
composition works, then decide.
With a Saber, okay, a Saber is a good adaptation. Does have damage, does have lots of crowd control coming in there. Come on, give me... I was going to say give me a Diggy in there, but no, they want to go in, clearly for the,
Not gonna happen
the
with
2 remaining
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen with Flash Tyrants. They are full on aggressive, no support.
Hey, they have played aggressive Diggies before. I go back to Season 1.
Well, like, now it has... No. Now it has changed. Alright. Oh, Unta. Okay. Oh, come on, Unta.
Come
Decide.
Stop playing with our heart.
These two heroes is definitely Unta's go-to.
This is Unta's go-to. This is very reminiscent of Season 1 as well.
Yes. Definitely going for the Natalia.
Exactly. Natalia, the Lapu Lapu, very famous picks by them. It looks like it will be going towards Natalia. That's over there. Icon has very comfortable lineup. We have seen this lineup happen many times.
This is extremely scary.
But so does Flash Tyrants. This is a composition they have run and done before.
But they're going for the marksman pick, which is quite, because from what we see last season, they would go for the Fanny. They would go for like full-on no marksman ultra aggressive gameplay, but they have adapted into the meta right now.
I think this is a clear response going in, because with Cloud being banned, you cannot give the carry away.
Yeah, you cannot. Yeah,
So they will opt to go in for the carry instead, just to make sure that although it may not be their exact flavor, it still will be good enough to push themselves forward.
So we will be, well, predictions.
I'm gonna go with Flash Tyrants for the first game. I think the carry is good.
Yeah, the first pick. The value pick coming in from Flash Tyrants is great. I do agree with that. I do want to give my vote to Icon because being acquired by Geek Fam, means that they are able to dominate the standing so far. And let's see whether they are able to hold on to that. Flash Tyrants will be the one to take them down. We have Flash Tyrants versus Geek Fam Icon, brought to you by Moonton AGG Network right now.
Okay, we have boots everywhere. Let's continue the the lovely auction house. Bandit is going to go on. We're going to see a lane being cut out here. Xian in enemy territory does get spotted out. Will be pushing back the Kaya, and the damage is pretty much equal all around. Sino there was forced to use his regeneration already. As now we're going to see the invade comes through on the bottom side. Grok's going to be there. Will he manage to steal it away? Waiting for the very last bit. It does not get stolen away. Swan forces the flicker out already. And looks like he will be able to get away. No problem. Here it is going to be Papa that is going to be getting it. Oh, great wall. Just being able to block and deny creeps at the tower. They lost the whole entire first wave.
Wow. Still, I mean, that was a solid gameplay coming from Flash Tyrants and also a good response coming from Icon. So both teams playing a extremely
Loads
high
over there, going to go in with Sino. Swan deciding not to go towards the brush. Looks like the cards will be thrown out there. Almost going to get taken out coming from the back. It's going to be Natalia.
Uh-oh, this won't be good. Natalia is roaming around the area.
Swan needs to back away from this. This is potentially way too dangerous to be held. Will start channeling, moving back there. Kaya will come in and try to disrupt.
Ooh, this is going to be really tough already for Flash Tyrants. First blood though.
It is going to be Aeon that gets the first blood up there, with the gang coming in from Akai, just being able to lock that down or be doing a good job. Loon needs to be additionally safe right now, and we're going to see Natalia coming back to the bottom lane. Unta tries to hunt for his food. Unfortunately, does not find anything right now. Swan coming back in will start to mount the defense. Akai coming in for the potential gank. Does get spotted out. Does not come in with a 1,000-pounder. Geek Fam Icon stays safe, but starting to fall behind for the goal.
Going for the early aggression.
Unta comes back in. 10 blades will be enough to rip through it. Perfect timing coming in from Aeon. And at the same time, rapid boots being
purchased all over the map. Hamo, Sino and Arrow as well going for their boots, and we do see Flash Tyrants going for the turtle already. Geek Fam Icon trying to contest this, but will not be successful.
Now, Edo, what does that mean, with their turtle now being secured?
Ooh, more kills coming in.
Oh, Xian, you're in slight enemy territory. You head the other way.
Saber looking to lock down some players, but have to walk away, seeing two players from Flash Tyrants coming up to the top lane. Grok, more aggressive gameplay. And the next turtle will be on the bottom side of the map as well. So we do see Flash Tyrants.
Gushen has come back in. Does get spotted by Natalia just by the turtle pit over there. They need to be cautious about how they're able to execute this, because a lot of times they have attempted to slow down carry in the bottom lane, spending a lot of time and resources in the bottom lane, but have not been successful. Because of that, they are now 1,200 gold behind, and Aeon is taking a big lead.
They have a late game composition, and early game they're already leading. So Geek Fam Icon has to be really careful, especially early into the game. They have a Natalia, they have an early game composition, but
it looks like now Flash Tyrants will be coming in saying they want to spend some resources in the bottom. 4 members over there. They do cut off the lane. The wall does get thrown up, so the cooldown is a little bit down. Forcing the flicker away as well. Now Sino's in a lot of trouble. The blitz does get pulled back, and once again, Aeon gets all his just desserts.
Wow, flickers out, but still out of position. Swan has to flicker out as well to take the tower.
In return, they decide to go in for the top, but Martis is there to defend as well. As long as Xian is able to buy time, it's going to be good enough. Triple sweep as well. They are, stacking up the top control. And this will be enough to be able to get the top tower as the next wave comes through. But Akai and Gushen are already going up there. They will not even get the tower.
Successful defense, because Martis mortal coils and take out the creeps before they're able to do something to the tower.
Oh, this is not actually good for Geek Fam. You managed to get one person, you know, away, but still the tower's not going to be there. Turtle is now back up, so the attention will get focused down to the bottom side again.
And we do see one tower goes to Flash Tyrants already.
Thanos over there will...
I don't think so. Don't pull a tank.
Rock is dead as well. We have a little bit of a silence that went through.
Oh.
The wall is like, oh, hello.
has to get out from there with the blink.
And look at the rotations of Flash Tyrants. It's almost as smooth as butter. They know exactly when to go. They saw that Saber and Minotaur back up top. No chance whatsoever for an aggressive counterplay by Icon here as they begin to fall further behind. 2,000 behind.
Most of this early aggression still works because they have the Ground, they have the Akai, the two of the OG aggressive tanks, have the Martyrs as well with the Gushing. So top lane, more ganks are coming in, all be 1,000 pounders in, locks down that
Perfect.
error.
Once again here, 10 bits guns get thrown out, does rip through error as the follow-up will be good. The knockup will be there and looks like the punishment will come through, but Xian is still waiting on Unta over there. It will be a mega kill as that Gushing gets huge. At the same time, they don't even lose the turret up in the top side, barely surviving, but still, that will be really bad for Geek Fam Icon. They're expecting for additional goal coming from there, does not get that.
And so far, the non-discard playstyle is dominating from Flash Tyrants, and Geek Fam Icon has to watch out with their gameplay. Right now, 5 minutes in, 5-2, 16,000 gold to 13 at this point. We do see Saber going for the Blade of Despair right away, but items are more completed. The first items for Flash Tyrants is already there.
Look at carries, exactly.
Yeah, Calamity Reaper, Carry going for the Endless Battle, Grok going for... What? Going for Endless Battle as well? What?
But yeah, well, we'll see what Swan decides to go in for here. An Endless Battle Grok. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we also are talking about Flash Tyrants here where, you know, we have seen Swan and Obby, you know, play things like, you know, the aggressive Hilda from last season.
That's right. They are no
Obby is so tanky, 2 members are on him, and still nothing's going to be happening. Saber is still pushing back up top. You can leave that lane, the minions will end it. Your team may need you in the bottom side here as Lord will spawn in the next 7 seconds. Gushing comes back in there to clear out the wave. Unfortunately, you know, barely not enough to be able to survive
right now.
To keep the tower alive.
Right now, there's so much pressure coming in from the Akai and the
Concentrated
Grok,
energy.
and the Grok as well. Concentrated energy being done by the Gushing. Gushing already have that sustainability and the damage. Ooh, Wild Charge comes out from Swan.
My question is, what is Unta doing that Natalia has had 0 impact in this game?
That's really questionable. Especially he is one of the best Natalia players in the world.
So,
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't tell. What might he be trying to do?
Natalia works, especially in ranked games, but in terms of 5-man right here, like Flash Time says, they have to be, I mean, they will be looking for the Natalia. They already knows how to counter it with 5
Grok's
people.
waiting in the back line. It looks like a flag might be happening over here as we see Martis leading the charge already. The wall does get thrown out there. 10 blades are out as well. Will it be pulled back? No, it does only goes into the spinner. Just for the buff, Natalia still farming up a huge, you know, side wave there, but still only at level 8, way behind. Obby will 1,000 pounder to safety as loving how Flash Tyrants is playing, knowing that there's going to be waves pushing up at the side. They send 1 member just to get it at the side and still mounting pressure back in the mid lane.
They know they have the Natalia. That's why they're constantly sticking together. Natalia is extremely great against teams that are disorganized, but we're talking about Flash Tyrants here. Obby
battling 4 people over there. Triple Sweep knocks it up into the air. Swan is still charging into multiple members. Natalia is there, catching out a Swan all by his loads himself. Obby will have the 1,000 pounder away. But keeping up from here, Gushing is now coming in. The blades will be enough. Does all the way to Sino. Papa now brought low as well as Unta will be there. The slow field will be good onto Arab as they're still charging through. Back up top, Martis is still pushing away. Natalia decides he wants to go in for a flank. Bouncing away. Sen, you're in the enemy base.
Is still doing well. Ashura Aura comes through.
Joining is the rest of the members of the team. The Siege Maiden is still there. Will be able to wail onto the tower as they back away and hit to the top lane. 2 Siege Maidens are going to be over there. 1,000 pounder away. Hurricanes all the way to the front. Aeon does get brought back here, but will be able to get away from this. This should be the end. The 2 Siege Maidens are still very much alive. Can they clear out the creep wave in time? Era doing his very best, but here Flash Tyrants decide it's time to move away. Natalia is cutting their reinforcing creep wave.
Wow, wow, wow. Everything is open for the taking already for Flash Tyrants. They have the Lord for themselves.
They move all the way to the bottom here.
And Unta will be getting away from that. Unta not showing up in this game with the Natalia.
A really tough game, especially since a lot of Flash Tyrants are sticking around. And when you're playing from behind, Natalia isn't the very best choice.
Extremely tough, I would say.
Right now, Flash Tyrants say, we want Lord next.
We want Lord, and Akai Grok putting up the wall, having the threat of the Hurricane Dance from Akai.
Just look at the attack speed of Carry already.
Pew, 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 pew. Lightning wheels coming out. Swan will be just, okay. Don't even need to zone them out. They got the lot for themselves already. 33,000 gold to 24,000 gold. Flash Tyrants leading the way, leading the charge, showing that Singapore is here to dominate. Man, oh man.
They definitely are dominating. Now Locke will be coming up in the top lane as expected, the weakest lane right now. It is 9-3, but really in terms of towers, it is 7-1. Huge swing for Flash Tyrants. The goal lead as well, 11,000 ahead.
Winter Truncheon already being done by the Gushen. Won't be dying anytime soon, especially in all these team fights.
Which also means Flash Tyrants, Aeon specifically, will be playing even more aggressive because he knows
he has a failsafe.
He does have a failsafe. And now we're going to see, once again, the siege starts to begin. The tower stands absolutely no chance. As does get, barely going to get taken down. Guys, focus the tower. Don't forget basics. We're going to see jumping out here, 1,000 pounder away to safety. Instantly, Uta gets deleted away. The godlike call is over there, and Aeon is still in the enemy base. Will get the final turrets as both lanes will be able to get it. Jumping in, 10 blades are all out. Will jump forward, will get the final one last hit. And the Winter Truncheon will be able to get it. Right now, it's going to be the one final hit in the end. Lord as well in the base. And Flash Tyrants with, doing it really flashily.
Yeah.
I hate that pun,
points.
but
Style
really,
points.
style points. 5-5-5 across the board. Flash Tyrants taking the series 1-up. Geek Fam Icon. Unfortunately, a lot to be talked about that Natalia. That Natalia really is.
I would say they would have done better if they picked Lapu Lapu.
I 100% agree
Lapu
with
Lapu
that.
has the tankiness, has the fighting
Aeon 805, 11.8 KDA, the only person to reach 5 digits in terms of gold, 10,873 for him, 11 minutes in. Pretty amazing.
Amazing stuff coming out from Flash Tyrants, Aeon, Loon, Swan, Xian, Albi just showing up, and it has been proven that no voice chat is
No
the way
voice
to
chat
go.
better. Like in real life is always going to be better. Let's check out the highlights over here. Once again, Aeon's timing
with the Gushen.
With the Gushen, the blades, managing his cooldowns perfect every single time. I mean, it was a perfect game. He did not die. I mean, this is something we really need to be looking at.
Top side, Unta just getting caught out a lot. We do see Minotaur.
Once again, Aeon here jumps all the way to the back line, just managed to get it. Papa almost got brought down over there, and Aeon says, we are fine, I'm happy to whale out this, just throw it out again. Xian as well, not only played a split pusher, taking on multiple towers that's there, he was able to come in and disrupt a lot of the team.
Overall, really strong picks, picking the carry as well.
Look at Gushen. Gushen's coming in from the bottom side here.
That
does send through, is being attacked, immediately moves out, jumps back in.
Yeah, really
smart plays
flashy
there,
plays
right?
as well.
Style points. There's nothing there that to be taken, move away to safety. Right, there's nothing else back out there, move back and be aggressive.
Reposition. This is why Gushen are being
Such a high pick.
prioritized over Lancelot. We don't see Lancelot being picked that much. So Gushen is more versatile in terms of the positioning.
Yep, and has been performing really well. When we come back, we're going to be going to Game 2, and there's also going to be more Pseudotox and Edo's Info Counter. Stay tuned for more MPL brought to you by EGG as well as Montun. We'll see you in 3 minutes.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world. But in order.
Destroyed a turret.
who can beat me.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy. Mega kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Legendary. Legendary.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
An ally has been slain. Monster kill. Godlike. Legendary. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. I have been slain. Mega
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Hi guys and welcome back. We're about to ready to go into game 2 where we're going to see Flash Tyrants go up against Geek Fam Icon. But before we do that, we want to tell you that MPL obviously is brought to you by EGG and Moontun. My name is Sudo and I have a talk show. This is Eduardo who has an information counter.
Yes, I have an information counter. You know, I sell information about Mobile Legends Bang Bang. So
this is not like WikiLeaks,
but
right?
not related to Moonton. It's more about selling the tournament information. If you guys want to know more about the
inside
teams,
the player heads.
yeah, inside the player heads, the draft pick, what items do you want to know?
Yeah. So if you have any requests for information about the meta, the picks, the heroes, the players, this is the info counter you go to. This is the man. And maybe we should ask production to be like, Edo's info counter, like at the bottom.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And then we'll put like a stall here. If you have any promotions, you can go check him out.
Yeah, I have a stall. It's called Eduardo MLBB on Facebook. You guys go ahead and like and follow the page, and also Instagram.
Alright. Now, we're about to go into game number 2. We saw the Singaporean teams do really well in the first game. It was really decisive. Geek Fam Icon, unfortunately, a very questionable Natalia pick. They underperformed. Do you think Natalia was the only reason, or do you think it was more of an overall reason? Let's ask Edo's info counter.
Natalia is a legit pick, especially for Unta, but let's not forget it is MPL. It is not climbing stars at rank where you go trio. So
but we have seen last season that do really well. Is Natalia just too far out of the meta in this season?
At this point, I would say Natalia is actually a very special pick because Natalia is one of the is the only hero that is able to go truly invisible. We have Leslie with the camouflage, but truly invisible with the Natalia, but with a catch, because if you're able to get like AoE skills, to able to just hit her.
Like Kaya, for instance.
Yes, like Kaya, like Saber, which is also great. This is why you see them pick Kaya for themselves and Saber for themselves as well, because they don't want them to pick.
Exactly. So for those of you who don't know, you pick Kaya. It does reveal the area around him,
Yes.
especially when you turn out the ring. So keep in mind that's why they had it.
Yeah,
So
if the ring did accidentally touch Natalia,
It
will
will
get
be revealed.
revealed. So that's the sad part. It's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, you can be invisible forever. So, and she's extremely not tanky.
Well, she is very glass cannon.
Very glass cannon
It's just
hero.
a lot of damage. She
Yeah.
is very squishy. So if she does get caught under crowd control,
It's about snowballing the game out of control, but they did not have control of the game. So Flash Tyrants had control of the game early game, and they had like a carry which scales extremely well into late game, and they won early game. So Icon a little bit shaky with the early game. They got caught. They got caught out early game.
So is the reason why they lost because
Actually-
they had underperforming early game? Let's see what they draft this time around. But do continue that thought. Did they really lose because they had a weak early game, or it was just executed better on the
Just
side
felt
of Flash
like in
Tyrants?
terms of the gameplay and execution, Flash Tyrant had the game in control. They Icon, Geek Fam Icon was playing into their actions.
Right. Okay. So they were controlling
And
the
when
base.
you're playing Natalia, you want to make Flash Tyrants be afraid of your Natalia presence, but that was not present in the game.
All right. So keeping presence going to be in mind as they go through the draft. Hellcat and Selena being removed. What can we expect?
So Natalia definitely not gonna be banned out. Definitely not gonna be banned out.
Okay.
But Claude possibly. Carry, I don't think banning Marksman is a good idea. You can just open it up and both teams have one.
Selena. Oh, it's going to be Minotaur.
The enemy is
Minotaur being banned out. They might want to first pick Claude here, but I don't think that's the case. And I do want to question Icon earlier. Cho was open, and they did not pick Cho for Sino.
Well,
why?
I mean, even if Claude just get banned out here or something else gets banned out, will Icon prioritize Cho? Because
Cho is a legit high-level pick. It's high
well,
priority.
Cho does get banned
Just
out
get
again.
banned out. I just talked about it, and
No,
Flash Tyrant was
Cho
like,
was banned in last
oh,
game.
Cho was banned out last
Cho
game.
was banned in
Oh,
last game.
okay. My apologies for that.
It was the second ban from Flash.
So a lot of respect coming out from Flash Tyrants, obviously, towards...
For the exact same reasons you
Yes.
had talked about
Yes.
here. Not only is Sino
Yes.
well known,
Yes.
Cho player that's there, it also is a very
He's
high
like
level pick.
top global Cho player, like
all the time.
None other,
Well,
every...
that's what he got really famous for and has sustained. So Grok going to be the first pick. Cloud can be an option for them. No, they
Gashen
want
right
Gashen
away.
very
Does not
quick.
want to give the Gashen to
Gashen
Unta.
carry.
Unta,
Wow.
Unta is extremely great at the Gashen as well. Oh, Winston lock-in. I mean, that was really quick. But I want to see Sino on Martis because after he stopped playing
There we
Cho,
go.
he goes for the Martis, which is like his second favorite hero.
And it looks like it's going to be the Kaya pick as well.
Kaya, eh? Do they want to play Natalia again? Do they want
No, I don't think so. But Kaya does have the great option of being able to stabilize the early game, especially at level 4. Is a really good. It doesn't require.
But they're giving
much items.
They're giving the Martis pick to Sino, and Sino playing for the Kaya. So Sino moving into a more support tank position, which in my opinion, I don't really like, because Sino actually is a master of charging in and engaging, which is actually really true. Kaya is a master charger and pulling out people.
All right, come on, Flash Tyrants, bring back your mage meta from season 1 MPL.
And also the Fanny.
Where's the Alice?
Singaporeans love the
It's
Alice.
going to be Akai again. Akai performed really well.
With a lockdown. Grok is not here with the legendary OG duo.
Well, exactly. You want to take away the
You want to
Akai
take away, yeah.
from there. So yeah.
So we do see Claude getting picked up.
What to round out their composition?
Flash
He goes for
Tyrants
another-
again not prioritizing Claude over carry. No, not prioritizing Claude. Yeah. Why
Well,
did they not?
everybody has prioritized carry over Claude.
Maybe carry is like the secret.
I think with the
more OP.
variation of the builds, that's simply more interesting to come up. It's more adaptive because you can go in for Bloodless Axe. You can go in for...
In terms of the itemization.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
And Harley's going to be there as well. Harley did pretty well in the previous game by Flash Tyrant, so great pick away from that. But still very, very squishy. Very squishy.
Grok can be really squishy if not played well.
I mean, so can Kaya. And Kaya needs a couple of items still. On the other side, you have Alpha and you have Akai.
That has sustainability and also shield from the passive from the Akai.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this lines up. For predictions, I'm going to give it to Flash Tyrants. This lineup from Geek Fam,
a
little finicky to execute.
A little bit too squishy. They have to have, I would say, calculated executions that are really perfect.
Exactly, they need a perfect, early game, or else they may crumble like the previous
Rock walls, wild charges in, Martis with Ashura Aura, Clamps with a Mortal Coil, but in a perfect situation. But that will be really, really difficult. We're talking about Flash Tyrants.
I mean, Flash Tyrants also really performed well as a team in the team fights. Also the split pushing Xian over there. Really cautious to see how they are able to really maneuver about this. Also a big shout out to our observer, none other than Atnats, who's been doing a really good job.
Yeah. Big shout out to you.
Right, we're gonna go into game right now. It's gonna be game number 2. Flash Tyrants hoping to end the series and push themselves up in the ranking. Geek Fam Icon hoping to equalize it and bring it to a game number 3. Brought to you by Muntun and EGG. Let's see who ends up victorious.
And we now see Martis and Grok already
They invade up top.
The lane cut is here and it will be really aggressive. Eren Unta leading the charge.
There's not much that Obi can really do at this point here. All he can do is just, come up with some...
Zap.
It's currently now not strong enough, so it's like a fly swatter. It's like bzz, bzz.
And we do see Akai tries to lane cut, but he just realized he's alone, so he has to like back off and let Papa and Zeno do their job, taking the buff. We do see buff.
Look at that, the chase is still on. Xian going to be damaging even further. The stun does get thrown out here, but now Obi might be in a little bit of trouble. Harley will just, poke a little and move back. But still, the charge is going to be over there. Alpha does reveal himself back up top.
So we are...
Gushin's coming in.
Gushin coming in from the top side.
Absolutely no response up top. The whole top lane is theirs. Aeon gets a huge lead now.
Free crab for Aeon right there. Free seafood. Maybe buy one.
They're going to come back down to the bottom here. Icon has 4 members. Swan is caught behind the wall right now. They will be able to get it. So Josh will get...
Right, so equalize right there. Geek Fam Icon got 1. And we do see Aeon got 1 as well.
Also keep in mind here that Gushin is only now taking his buff, which means that his buff will last longer than Josh's. And that's going to be really important as Turtle's about to spawn.
So right now...
Here, Swan does spot out. Does throw a 1000 pounder, will be there, but does not connect for the stun. Flash forward.
No level 4 yet. And we do see Alpha already having the level 4. The pressure is on.
Perfect timing really from Flash Tyrants.
Perry has level 4. Aeon has level 4 as well. The Gushin turtle has been taken by Flash Tyrants.
Really fast there. It was good. They went in their set, right? Push them away. Don't overcommit. We want actually Turtle. Really good job done there by them. As we see here, Flash Tyrants start to take a lead already ahead. 800 gold. Swan, he needs to be cautious. Will spin to safety, but will it be safe enough? No, that get taken out by Josh.
Wow.
As the onslaught still continues over here, it's going to be loot. Will it be popped? It will be a double kill. Harley gets rewarded for that great plays coming back here. Also, we have the siege minions. Sorry, the minions coming up to siege. Will Aeon come in with a return kill? It's going to be 3 versus 2. Sandblade does get thrown out. Does not find the right
Misses
angle.
the sword spike. And we do see, like, that was really great coming in from Geek Fam Icon. They saw Flash Tyrant took the turtle. They kind of laid back a little bit and Geek Fam Icon just wrecked them on the bottom side of the map. Gets the double kill.
Well, even with the 2 kills, it's still not enough to
Equalize
be taking
the goal.
Exactly. So they still need to do a little bit of extra work to get back into this game fully. Now we're going to see Xian over there.
A lot of spear poking on that rock, and the rock was like a little bit...
Great check out there by Aeon. Just make sure that nobody else is there. 10 of the blades does get thrown out. Will come in. Look at the timing.
From Flash Tyrants.
Yeah.
Taking the seafood on time.
I mean, perfect. The buffet gets served, right? And then you're going to go up there and get it. No problem whatsoever. We're going to see them starting to rotate back down to the bottom again here. Coming in with that babysitter. It's going to be over there.
Oh, the
Loon
pull.
in a little bit of trouble here. Kaya gets the kill, but all the ultimates does get used already. Set of the Blitz going to be there. Eudora gets one kill, going to be the second kill over there. And now Cino's going to be the left one there. Not going to be able to get out of this, as Aeon should be able to find the spike. Does find it. Will start dashing in. Once into the end. Flickers forward, but will not quite be enough. Will be able to get out of there in time. Cino will be really happy with that one. Good performance.
He will be really happy, but he will be really sad about his team right now not doing as good on the last
Josh
engage.
does find Xian. Will be able to throw that out. Perfect in time. Killing spree, as now we're going to see the first turret to fall will be for the side
Careful.
of Geek Fam. Flash Tyrants now leading not only in terms of goal, but in terms of turrets as well.
They have more kills on the Geek Fam Icon side, but losing out in terms of goal advantage and the turrets.
Alright, so Icon says they want turtle, they get turtle as well. So now it's equalized over that side.
A little bit, but still not up there with Flash Tyrants.
We're gonna see in just under 2 minutes, Lord will be spawning 4-2 right now. The game is pretty even in terms of the map control, in terms of itemization, still pretty much equal, nothing too shocking.
Going for the Bloodlust Axe right away, and a Bloodlust Axe for the Alpha, then Endless Battle for the carry. Does not go for the Bloodlust Axe.
Might go in for the second one. Back up top, we're gonna see Alpha struggling a little bit against the two members of Icon. But reinforcements coming in. Can Xian buy enough time and create enough of a bid? Obi is coming there as well, but reinforcement for Geek Fam Icon is there. The stun does come into Josh. It looks like Xian will be the first casualty. Alpha does get removed, as now members of Flash Tyrants are running up to the top. Carry is coming in from the lane as well. 1000 Pounder does not find the right angle. Swan stuck behind the wall.
Does not connect the 1000 Pounder right there. That will hurt Flash Tyrant a little bit. They plan to engage here, but they are a little bit overboard right now.
Once again, that Hermit Crab's gold buff going over to Aeon. Time and time again. The stun comes out. Bye-bye, Cino.
Bye-bye, Cino, indeed. And Geek Fam Icon struggling to equalize the goal and trying to get the towers for themselves. And we do see more
right now, just poking it away. Swan tanking up the turret, will be moving forward. The dash through is good enough, but Obi will bite the dust on this one. A mega kill, if it trades out for the turret, is going to be good enough. Josh now in a little bit of trouble. Will the dash go through? It will be. Look at that carry. Lightning Trantheon being bought on the side of Flash Tyrants on Obi as well means more nuking power coming out from that Eudora.
This could be logical for them to prioritize carry and see how we look at how much damage the carry is doing early game. We're talking about early into the game and mid game right now. Cloud still not showing, still struggling to farm the items.
Still farming. It looks like we'll be finding Alpha very shortly, forced to immediately move away. They know that Lord is up for the taking. And so far, Flash Tyrants have been really good in being able to punish over aggression. Uta finds Swan here, but 1000 Pounders to safety. 5 members are all clumped up together here. There's a larger arc coming in for Geek Fam Icon.
5 men on the bottom side of the map. And
they need to move up to the top there. Obi's positioning is perfect. He can see everything and waiting for the aggression to come through. They're cutting the wave. Josh will come through. Cino does get caught out here. Aeon gets blasted away to... And now we're going to see coming in from the side. Will Loon be able to rip through the enemy team? It looks like Obi will be able to stun it out. But Loon now will go to the enemy team. Uta Obi's been brought down. That's going to be 1 kill that's over there. Now it's going to be the second kill as well.
7 to 7.
Third one coming in for... Oh no, barely going to survive over there. I thought Brock was going to go down with that.
2 for nothing has changed.
Steal away the buff. Go get Lord. Nothing to stop them.
Lord is available for them for the taking, but it seems like they will go for the tower.
Akai's a little bit too low
right now. Yes, the tank is a bit too low, so they opt, and the creep is already here, so they will be going for the tower, and then possibly going for the turtle. But we do see Gushan on the top.
Once again, stealing another buff. Both buffs being denied here. Even though it didn't go over to Obi, all it wanted was to make sure that it was denied away. 7 to 7. Even in terms of kills, but 5,000 ahead in terms of goal for Flash Tyrants
The
here.
objective focused gameplay from Flash Tyrants is just bringing them the map control, the map dominance, and just opens up the map.
Lun does get caught out
Oh!
here. That is the carry, but will it be enough? Look at that safety coming in from the side of Akai. Perfectly executed. We had 4 members together on side of GeekFam Icon there.
Still
Now
not
coming
enough.
reinforcement. Aeon's gonna be there. Throws out the spike. Does not quite find it. Unta gets taken away, as now we're gonna see Orbi as well, chipping away that damage.
That alpha pick.
They should be able to go up to the top, and they can also split towards the bottom.
Rotating to the top side already.
Going to the bottom, Akai's going to be there as well. Perfect, aggression onto both sides here.
I think
smart plays.
GeekFam Icon just struggling to find their position to engage against Flash Tyrants. So they have so much protection against Carry, and Carry just able to just free hit all the time.
I mean, this is really what happens when you don't have that much CC. The CC is not easy to hit. Kaya came out with the perfect capture.
But
Grok wasn't there to really follow up, neither was Martis. You can't expect Claude and Harley to necessarily be doing this.
Oh,
here we're going
look
to
at
see
that.
the charge is going to be there, but you're all alone.
Charge it in
Lun
alone.
finds the right target up again, and we're going to see here Akai doing an amazing work, splitting up the rest of the team. Easy work coming in for the rest of them, as Aeon comes in and dash, ripping through 4 members of the team. 12 kills to 7, and guess what time it is, Edo? It is Lord time.
Spectacular performance from Flash Tyrants. They are now getting Lord for themselves, and this will translate into more aggression, more pressure for GeekFam Icon. They will have to defend and deal with these huge creep waves coming in from Flash Tyrants. Look at Aeon's aggression coming in.
Coming all the way to the end, and Papa will barely survive, but Aeon does get taken down. A little bit of over-aggression
Overconfident right there.
But they still managed to, get a turret from this, managed to slow down the push, ultimately coming out from Geek Fam. 25 seconds before Gushin rejoins the team. And we're going to see Athena Shield already being bought for Xian.
Maybe what they need is a Diggy. Just like what you said. What they need is a Diggy.
Diggy is the answer to everything. We're going to see Papa buying Golden Staff.
Yeah, which is legit. Legit.
It is legit, but is it going to be enough?
It's not going to be enough just yet. Look at the carry.
We're going to see once again the siege come out. Look at the amount of creeps, large creeps with the siege meters behind here. Cena almost going to get taken down. Swan will be able to push them back. Does get returned in terms of damage. Lord is happily wailing onto the tower. As we look at Carry dancing around it. Now we're going to see the wall does get thrown up there as Lud now battling against the world. We'll be able to get us the safety. Orbi's over there. The stun comes in. It will be enough for Unta. Dashing in. The light wheels are good enough. Back in the mid lane, we're going to see the reinforcements coming in. Sino is over there. Does get stunned away. It is a maniac.
Can he get a savage?
Can it be over
Can
there?
he get a
They're
savage?
waiting for it. Does not find a savage. Aeon will be able to go out there. It is a wipe out. 5 members. They tried to give it to Carry. Flash Tyrants taking it cleanly away.
2-0. Wow.
I would call it quite a devastating loss coming in from
GeekFam Icon.
For them being undefeated so far, this performance by Flash Tyrants really was quite spectacular.
I would say,
and Lun getting the MVP.
Yeah, 923 buying the Thunder Belt, buying armor. So all those golden staff doesn't work against.
I mean, it also that is what kept Carry alive in that last fight. Great positioning.
With the Akai support, with the Hurricane Dance.
Albi was there as well.
Electric
really
Arrow, the stun, Alpha Ultimate, the Spear of Alpha with the stun. And Goshen, just look at that.
I mean, really good stuff there. Let's check out the highlights because there were lots of good moments that came out from Flash Tyrants and a lot of good attempts coming out from the side of GeekFam as well. This is one of the really good attempts that they had here. We had Harley being able to get this. Keep in mind here, it was Carry that was taken down 2 minutes and 35 seconds in, but still really being able to come back up. Once again, you see the Carry go down here, and you think, right, this is the early game. How is Carry, going to perform in the later stages of the game? And what you see is that, Carry's by her side there. People tend to forget about her after that 5 minute mark.
He's just being left out.
Exactly, because you were playing a little bit more safe. And we're going to see out here, once again, Orbi comes in with the stun. immediately tries to throw out. Sino is way behind here and they start to back away. But Lun happily wailing onto the team that's there. First error, then changing out to Papa, and then the chase moving forward here really was good enough.
And this translates really well. Carry getting more items.
I mean, error going in here is like, why, dude? Why? And then Hurricane Dance splitting out the rest of the team. Carry comes in with the cleanup duty, and then one perfect angle coming in from the side of Aeon.
Release to the Lord, and then the Lord comes in at the end of the game. Flash Time's going all ham, all aggressive.
Once again, look at Lun's positioning, right? Waiting at the side, always backing away, not sure. Now decides to go in. The wall does get thrown up now behind her, but the tower's already down.
And Gashan wasn't even there for the fight.
Gashan wasn't even there. Now they try to go in for this. Look at Obi, stun. Being able to stop out Unta, now realizing that that's not going to be good. The next one with Josh as well.
Dan the Maniac. Man, so close.
They tried so close for this one. Does come in with a kill. You saw the light wheels flying in, but that would have been really cool if the Savage had come
there's a
through.
first Savage, right? First Savage.
I believe that will be for
they
this
had one
season.
for the qualifiers, I think, in the regular season.
For regular season, I think it would have been the first one. Really close attempts coming in from them, but still not quite good enough. Better luck next time, Geek Fam Icon. But really, congratulations to Flash Tyrants.
My goodness.
As well as to the very first winners we had,
Geek Fam Mystic.
So at least one of the sister teams managed to pull up some points today.
So Geek Fam, good play today. Good play.
Yeah, I think overall it was a good showing up for them. Fix really showing up very well. Let's have a quick look at what's going to be coming up tomorrow.
Ooh, we have a...
Yeah. But before we go up there, let's check out how they all changed it today, because I'm quite sure
a lot of change today.
Yeah. So the current standings are going to be... here we go. Flash Tyrants have moved up at 12 points.
Flew up to the second spot already.
Yep, they were at 4th. They've gone up now to 2nd. Geek Fam Icon at 3rd. Still a very respectable position over there.
Yep.
But
from 2nd to 3rd, that's hurt. They'll start to feel the pain right now.
They do. Everybody who is below 8 points right now are starting to trail behind. So Traitor still needs a lot more to play. You know, in coming out here, because they're only at 4 matches. The rest all have 5, and Flash Tyrants have 6 matches already.
Yeah.
So there's a few of them. So Traitor, once they play their one final match, which I believe is going to be tomorrow, we should start to see things coming up. Tomorrow's matches are going to see, of course, Traitor
another
and
Geek
Fam Mystic. Mystic won today. Traitor need to win tomorrow. Let's see how they perform starting at 5 PM. At 6:30, Borneo Dragons come back once again, going up against the no longer the top performing team of Singapore. EMOS is the second performing team of Singapore.
They used to be.
Indeed. And then we have Bigatron Singapore going up against Saiyan Reborn for the fight at the bottom side of the table here. Can Bigatron actually do it? They have some roster changes.
Bigatron.
So come back and see tomorrow.
Check out tomorrow.
You know, on all the changes that's coming in.
But before that, we're gonna check out more amazing stuff that will be coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna be checking out more stuff that's over there. Before we're going to go, we want to obviously thank you guys for, you know, tuning in, for being supportive over there. Don't go just yet, because just after we wrap up here, there's going to be a trailer for a nice web series.
Something special.
Themed Mobile Legends. We both have actually watched this already, so we know what's been going on behind the scenes. It is really fantastic to see.
Yes,
so
good
do
stuff.
Stay tuned for that bit.
Yep.
You know, I can't wait for them to actually see it. I think it's a really cool...
Yeah, it's a really cool web series. I mean, we watched it. It's amazing.
Yeah. So, you know, we both approved it as there. We want to say goodbye to you from Sudo and Eduardo. Thank you for watching MPL. MPL is obviously supported by Razer, brought to you by EDG and Moontun. Thank you for watching on Friday. We'll see you back tomorrow for more action.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!
Nama saya Hafiz.
Kau jangan kacau aku nak tengok channel ni.
Bagilah aku tengok kejap. Itu Fatimah. Cantik kan? Dia adalah monitor kelas kami. Budak ni nama dia Bengsen. Ini Mutu. Syaril.
Okey, sampai dah. Maggi goreng double tambah mata kebab. MPL Season 2!
Wipe out all the injustice in the world. But in order.
Destroy the turret. Launch attack.
Knowing is not enough. We must apply.
Legendary.
The man who can beat me.
Double kill. You have slain an enemy. Mega kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Legendary. Legendary.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
An ally has been slain. Monster kill. Godlike. Legendary. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Download for free. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.